Hey guys, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Assetto Corsa is looking stunning with this gameplay here. This is custom shader patch 1.67 preview version, and in this video guys I'm going to give you a real showcase of all the gameplay that I've got with this mod running. Now this mod, as you know, you need to go onto Patreon to download it. That's in one of my other videos called Realistic Rain. I'll drop the link in the description below. But as you can see, it's well worth getting. This is the only mod on Assetto Corsa that will give you these stunning wet graphics. But it does have another few tricks up its sleeve, so I will show you in this video what else it can do. Remember guys, I upload videos 3 times a week, so if you love Assetto Corsa or racing games, click on that subscribe button. It really helps me to grow the channel. And if you are new here, I'd love to have you on board as well. And remember, it's free. Okay, let's jump in. This stunning custom shader patch and rain mod, wet mod, is created by X4Fab. Now X4Fab is on Race Department, but is also on Patreon. So if you want access to this, as I said earlier in the video, then you need to just subscribe to X4Fab on Patreon. It's $5 a month. I think it's well worth the update. X4Fab is updating this mod on a weekly basis, and you get access to chat with him and all the current updates on Patreon. Now do remember guys, you don't need to keep your subscription on Patreon. You can add it and then take it away, and you can go on every few months and see what X4Fab's been up to. This mod is also a simple drag and drop. Now there are a lot of configurable items on this mod, but when I've installed it to get this stunning gameplay here, it's literally a drag and drop. So again, check out my Realistic Rain video if you want to know how to do that. I will drop the link in the description below. I also have a number of other mods running on this gameplay today. So F1 mods, as you can see here, some wonderful F1 mods on Assetto Corsa. And of course rallying and a number of track and car mods. So what makes this Wetness preview patch so good? I think the best thing for me is that there are 3 key settings on this, and you can see some of them in action here. The first is that you can decide how much rain you want to drop from the sky in real time. So that's a moving slider, you can move it up and down, and you can get the conditions just how you want it. So as you can see here with this F1 footage, I've really got the rain coming down. You can see it on the camera as well, it looks fantastic. The second setting that you've got is the wetness setting. So what that does is it creates the wetness around the car and also on the track. And that works in conjunction with the third setting, which is the amount of water that's set in on the track. Now again, looking at the other videos that I've done and looking at some of this gameplay here, you can see how I've moved the sliders up and down, and that really makes such a big impact on the way that you will play Assetto Corsa. Playing Assetto Corsa with this kind of rain in F1 is absolutely incredible. It is one of the hardest driving experiences I have used, and you can also change the grip on the tyres. Now there are a number of mods that do change the way that the tyres work on Assetto Corsa, and do check out my videos for that, because that's an up and coming video I will be doing. So now I've showed you a little bit about the wet and the rain piece in custom shader patch 1.67. Let's have a look at how it looks in normal gameplay. So taking all the rain, all the wetness, all the groundwater off, this is how good custom shader patch now looks. Here we have then Ken Miles driving the iconic AC Cobra 1966 Willow Springs, looking really good. So custom shader patch is not just about the wet piece, it's about everything else that it does give you. With so many settings and the scalability of these graphic mods, there are a few things that you just need to be a bit wary of. So I always suggest that when you're installing these graphic mods that you kind of layer one on top of the other. So what you're just trying to see is what kind of capacity your PC has got to run these mods. It's not just about your graphics card, it is about CPU utilization too. Especially if you're on some of the bigger free roam tracks, they will take a lot of your CPU processing power. Also on this custom shader patch 1.67, when you start to use the wet mod part of it, you do have to be careful. with the standing water, the wetness around the car, the spray, the rain, and as you can see here, the detail that this mod actually has on the car, then if you're running any more than 4 or 5 cars on some of these bigger circuits, then you will start to run into a little bit of trouble. Some of this will be optimization, and I know when X4 Fab puts the final releases out on some of these wet mods, that obviously they'll run a little bit better. How good does this P4 Ferrari look at the Neuschleifer? Absolutely stunning. Great graphics, and I do think this is some of the best PC racing graphics you can get right now. A couple of tips for using this mod. The first is that, as you can see on the track here, we have got puddles, and that is one of the sliders that you can move up or down. So you can have high rain and high wetness and no puddles, or the opposite way around, whichever way you want it. I have noticed that this doesn't work on all modded tracks though. The second is, don't use this mod with the wet tarmac mod. So that is a very different kind of wet mod that gives a texture on the track. This mod is actually putting rain on the track, as you can see here, so two very different things. And don't get me wrong, you can use them together, but you'll get slightly different results. With these low camera angles, you can really see how the physics on this rain works. Great work. In the next section, rallying on Assetto Corsa. Now I must admit, when I started putting this video together, I did not know Assetto Corsa could do this as well as it can. These tracks are fantastic, and again I am going to do the tyre mod, because I think the tyre mod on gravel and some of the tarmac pieces you can do for rallying really enhances the gameplay. With this gameplay, you can see the diverse kind of tracks you can race on. There are also some procedurally generated tracks that actually generate as you're driving, and I will be checking out some of those tracks in the future too. Remember guys, all the mods that are in this video, the links are in the description below. So that is not only Custom Shader Patch 1.67 Preview Edition, we've got the F1 mod, we've got the rallying mods, we've also got a number of mods for the cars and the tracks as well, and videos linking all those together. So if you do want to play Assetto Corsa like this, everything you need is in the description below, so do check that out. So what do you guys think about the new custom shader patch? I think it's fantastic. I think it really is a game changer again for Assetto Corsa. But let me know in the comments below what you think. And if you do have any suggestions for any future videos, join my Discord server. The link is in the description below, and there you can drop me a line and let me know what you'd like to see. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of great gameplay there. Remember, this is all with Custom Shader Patch 1.67 Preview version. All the links are in the description. As ever guys, if you have liked the video or you like the channel, do click on that subscribe button. I upload videos 3 times a week, every week, and they're all about PC racing games, especially Assetto Corsa. And if you're new here, click on that button anyway. It's free to join, so I'd love to have you on board. Guys, thank you for watching again, and hope to see you real soon. See you later.